virtual town hall to get your most pressing questions answered. When can we expect a vaccine? What will change in our daily lives? All this and more as a panel of experts weigh in. Call us, send us a video or an email with what you'd like to know.
Sponsored by Primero Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Turn your backyard into a complete resort-style oasis. Only $10,990 at Rich's.
Time to go to work. This will be fun, but not just Friday.
Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Come in. That thing weighs more than a car. Could you point to it, please? That's it, right. Whoa, it's gone. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
King 5 News is sponsored in part by your local carrier dealers.
Now on King 5 Mornings, it's back to business for the Snohomish Farmers Market, which reopens today, but shoppers will see some big changes.
New security measures in the Chinatown International District are now in place to protect businesses from criminals.
And it's making its way across Pierce County to lift people's spirits. The music gets me every time. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jake Wittenberg.
And I'm Mimi Jung. That's, I think, what we need to start our day with, some peppy music and some sunshine out there, Rich.
Yeah, some peppy sunshine for that matter. We've got the sun out around most of the area. There's a little bit of patchy fog kind of thrown in there as well, but most places starting out for sunshine. Everybody's going to end with that, and a lot of it headed our way here in the next few days. Beautiful morning out there. Every tower cam has been showing after the moon set. It's been showing us lots of sunshine out there. Good looking morning out towards Possession Sound, and you can see nothing but sunshine looking out across the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Looking pretty nice across Elliott Bay as well. We have some patchy fog around a couple places, but that's going to go away pretty quickly, it looks like. And we're looking for a sunny day. Open window school up there on Cougar Mountain in Bellevue, looking very summery as well. We're still in springtime, obviously. And you can tell that by the temperatures, mid-30s to mid-40s right now. We had kind of a cool air mass still sitting over us, and it was a clear night. Our forecast does call for sunshine today, mid to upper 50s by 5 o'clock. And as we head towards 5 o'clock this afternoon, sunny, mid to upper 60s to near 70 degrees. It looks even warmer. In fact, we still on track to see some 80s for the weekend. We have those details coming up. Mimi?
Thank you, Rich. Plenty of people are desperate to get out of their homes and see some normalcy again. In Snohomish County, they'll be able to experience that today, thanks to the Snohomish Farmers Market reopening. King 5's Callie Greenberg is live in Snohomish to tell us what shoppers can expect. Good morning, Callie.
Good morning. The big goal here is they want to give people an opportunity to do something that feels normal while also getting access to fresh produce, helping small businesses. The biggest change you're going to see with the Snohomish Farmers Market is a venue change. People are typically used to seeing it here in the historic downtown, but it's getting moved about a mile away to Stalker Farms. They'll be able then to set up, keep the booths about 10 feet apart from each other, and also avoid a few construction obstacles that are currently happening downtown right now. So a few other changes that people might notice is when you go to the market, you will see one-way signs in and out of the market. They're also asking people to keep 6 feet apart, and they'd like people to use hand washing stations before they enter and exit the market. They're also looking to have some fun with the current situation we're in. They're doing a face mask modeling competition. What you do is you wear your most stylish face mask at the market, you take a picture, and you actually have a chance to win a dozen eggs. Now, the Snohomish Farmers Market said it celebrated its most successful season last year. They're hopeful that people will come out and support them once again this year. And one other thing we want to note, that we've seen, big box retailers do this, but the Snohomish Farmers Market is going to do this as well, and it's a special time for seniors and those who are high risk for coronavirus. So if you're in one of those two groups, from 2:30 to 3 p.m., you can go shop exclusively at the market, and then at 3 p.m. until 7 p.m., it will be open to everyone. Again, the goal being to give people something normal, something that they're used to doing, to bring that back, even though there are going to be some changes. For now, live in Snohomish, Callie Greenberg, King 5 News.
It's a great farmers market. Callie, thank you. Well, the U.S. Labor Department just in the last hour coming out with its newest report on unemployment claims. It says that another 3.2 million Americans filed for benefits last week. That's down from about 3.8 million jobless claims the following week. Since the corona outbreak took place about 6 weeks ago, since it all began, about 33 million Americans total have filed for unemployment benefits. Also new this morning here in the Seattle area, Seattle seeing a major drop in the number of jobs that are available. A new report from Glassdoor suggests a 35% drop from March to April. March saw over 122,000 job openings. By the end of April, less than 80,000 openings, which indicates jobs are being wiped out during the pandemic. The report shows Washington as a whole saw a similar decline. Healthcare remains the industry group with the most job openings right now. New security patrols coming to Seattle's Chinatown International District after a string of crimes there. Business owners are shaken and they're just trying to survive with all that's going on. Our Ted Land is there with a report.
Private security patrols will watch over this neighborhood overnight. With so many shops boarded up and not many eyes on the streets, businesses here have become a target for criminals.
We've been hit so hard.
In March, as businesses began reeling from closures caused by the coronavirus pandemic and customers disappeared, vandals shattered a window at Jade Garden Restaurant in Seattle's Chinatown International District.
This is like a punch to the gut.
Recently, burglars broke into Loving Hut Restaurant twice, stealing computer tablets they used to process orders and vandalizing the inside of the business. The Chinatown International District Business Improvement Area just announced new overnight security patrols to keep an eye on the streets and prevent break-ins. Homeland Patrol Division Security, a local company, offered to provide the service free as part of other downtown Seattle patrols. I spoke on the phone with their co-owners.
We already have cars, patrolling in the area. Maybe we can help out some of these businesses that are closed, that don't have anyone coming to work every day. Give them a little peace of mind.
They say a marked car will roam at random overnight hours, 7 days a week, until orders for business closures are lifted.
We can be those eyes for you.
If they notice anything suspicious, they can call Seattle Police right away.
There's a Facebook group for business owners and their customers here in the Chinatown International District. And every few days for the past few weeks, there's been another post about someone breaking into a restaurant or a shop. So they're hoping these extra patrols will deter a lot of those property crimes. In the Chinatown International District, Ted Lang, K5 News.
Washington's COVID-19 response team now says 60% of coronavirus deaths in the state are linked to long-term care facilities. Officials say there were 507 deaths tied to such facilities as of May 2nd. There were nearly 2,900 positive cases linked to these facilities, representing 19% of total cases last week. Nursing homes have been particularly hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic, with the nation's first major outbreak happening at Life Care Center of Kirkland. That's where more than 40 people died. Governor Jay Inslee says large-scale antibody testing could be coming to Washington. He says state officials are in talks with manufacturer Abbott Laboratories. They're looking at the possibility of expanding antibody testing across the state. Governor Inslee hopes this would help retroactively measure the spread of the virus and could show how active coronavirus is in our state. New research shows the University of Washington's antibody tests are accurate. The virology lab tested more than 1,000 samples. Some were from before the pandemic began, others were from confirmed cases. Researchers say the test was more than 99% effective.
Maybe Walla Walla County health officials are now backtracking statements they made, and we reported yesterday, signaling some folks were intentionally trying to get the virus by holding COVID-19 parties. Well, a spokesman for the county health department now tells us that they wanted to recall an interview that they gave to a local paper there. The director of the health department says officials were misinformed about the intent of the parties and that those who attended did not try to contract the virus on purpose. The department is expected to release more details today. In Whatcom County, Bellingham Public Schools Superintendent Greg Baker will hold another virtual conversation today. Among the topics, what to do about this year's graduation for high school seniors. Many of them, of course, anxious to learn if they'll have a graduation ceremony at all and what it could look like. Other topics include remote learning and meals. The Zoom meeting takes place today at noon on the district's website. There's a link posted there. Well, students at the University of Puget Sound in for some extra help. The Hearst Foundation just awarded the university $100,000. The foundation has awarded money to education across the country, of course, everybody affected by COVID-19. The University of Puget Sound says it plans to use that money for scholarships for undergrad students.
In Pierce County, a drive-by food drive will take place in Puyallup today. Sunrise Village is hosting the event to benefit the Pierce County Food Bank. It runs from 5 to 7 this evening in front of Black Bear Diner on 156th. All you have to do is put your name and non-perishable food items.
University of Puget Sound plans to use that money for scholarships.
And volunteers will unload your donations. In Pierce County, a drive-by food drive will take place in Puyallup today. Sunrise Village is hosting the event to benefit the Pierce County Food Bank. It runs from 5 to 7 this evening in front of Black Bear Diner on 156th. All you have to do is put your name and non-perishable food items.
University of Puget Sound plans to use that money for scholarships.
Volunteers will unload your donations. In Pierce County, a drive-by food drive will take place in Puyallup today. Sunrise Village is hosting the event to benefit the Pierce County Food Bank. It runs from 5 to 7 this evening in front of Black Bear Diner on 156th. All you have to do is put your name and non-perishable food items.
University of Puget Sound plans to use that money for scholarships.
Sunrise Village is hosting the event to benefit the
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 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 Testing.
So, son? So, son? So, son?
The most common reaction to a birch arrangement is, I didn't know flowers could look like this. I'm Brittany Ash. I'm a floral artist.
Hello, everyone. I am testing YouTube Live to broadcast our board meeting. The board meeting will take place in just 4 days on a Monday, starting at 7 p.m. The community is welcome to join in, where we talk about budget issues, upcoming effects on our department from COVID, and all of our general financial issues. Feel free to join in. Thank you. I will test the video. Hello, all those who are watching on YouTube. We are currently testing YouTube Live.